What is up, guys? Today we're going to be checking out the high-grade Universal Century RX-9 C Narrative Gundam C-Pack from Mobile Suit Gundam Narrative. So today I wanted to start off with a new format for these review videos. We'll be starting off with looks, articulation, accessories, and then finally a final verdict to decide how good a kit is. But anyway, without any further ado, I hope you enjoy. Taking a look at the box art here, we have the Narrative Gundam, what seems to be right up front, and it's very nice, very nice illustration of the Narrative Gundam. We also have the Senenju Stein with the Neo Zeon 2 in the back, as well as the Unicorn Gundam Unit 3 Phoenix also in the back. So it's pretty cool. It showcases that final battle in Narrative Gundam. And now let's take a look at the bottom of the box. We have basically a few poses, action poses of the Narrative Gundam, as well as some gimmicks that the kit is able to do. We're gonna turn to both sides of the kit. They're pretty much the same, but it's basically box art of the Narrative Gundam C-Packs and has the name in high grade. Next we have the top of the box, and basically nothing too much special, but another box art picture of the Narrative Gundam going up against the Neo Zeon. So let's open up the box, and here we got a booklet on the mobile suits in Narrative Gundam. So basically it shows the Narrative Gundam A packs, the regular one, the B packs, and the C packs that we have that we are going to be reviewing. And I think it's pretty cool since it shows you the whole lineage type line of the RX-9, considering it developed into the RX-93 new Gundam and then later the Unicorn Gundam. So I think that's pretty cool. But I like the line art design, and I think it's a pretty cool touch that they added this booklet, which it showcases that they really care about this Gundam and the movie as well as this kit. So I think that's a really nice touch, and it tells us a bit much more about all the variants of the RX-9 or the Narrative Gundam. As you can see there, we have the line art picture of the RX-9C, and then we also have some mobile suits that also was in the movie. We have the Dija. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it's pretty nice looking mobile suit. I would love to pick this kid up. And then next we have the Gustav Karl, which was also in Mobile Suit Gundam Narrative. Not only that, it shows the silver bullet suppressor on the bottom of the page. Next we have the back of the booklet, where it basically shows off all the other Gunpla kits that you could get in the Mobile Suit Gundam Narrative line. But anyway, that's about it for the booklet. Let's move on to the manual itself. Now let's look at the Narrative Gundam C-Packs itself, and I would just like to say the Narrative C-Packs looks completely amazing. I think this is my most favorite variant of this mobile suit. The mobile suit itself is pretty impressive looking, but this is the best one out of the bunch for me. I think the nice cycle frame armor parts are pretty amazing. Unfortunately though, you can't really do much with it with any of the other A packs or B packs, but I think it's still a pretty good package. I think if you're definitely thinking about it, if you want to pick up a high grade Universal Sentry kit once again, then I think this should be a really good kit that you should pick up. And it's really great, you know. I really like how good it looks, and I think it's really amazing. This kit is really tall, and it dwarfs some of the kits I have in my collection already. So I think it's pretty cool how tall it is, and I actually really like tall mobile suits, so that's a plus for me. But besides that, there isn't really a lot of opportunities for panel lining if you're into that stuff, but I think there's enough detail for it to not need any panel line after all. Alright, starting with the articulation of this kit, the head can look up that far and down that far, and I didn't really do too much to the head, but it has all around good articulation. It's able to do a whole 360, it's able to look down and up pretty well, so that's a good in my books. Alright, moving next to the arms here, the arm by itself can move all the way up, and then with the shoulder on a poly cap inside can move all the way about up that far. It's not the best, but it is pretty good. We also have the shoulder that's able to go back and forth, and the shoulder has a ball joint connected to a poly cap, but overall it's still pretty good. The arm is able to go all the way up and down, so that's pretty good too. Also, the arm is able to go all the way out, which is also really good. And at this point I was really amazed by the joints on the arms of this kit, and it's really good because it's able to help you with a lot of poses, and the articulation for the arms is just amazing, and I think it goes above and beyond of what a high grade can be. And I just love this kit really like a lot. I really love it. So coming here to the torso here, it's able to do a really nice crunch and also a really nice arching back. And all this is possible to a poly cap, which is inside of the torso there. So I just detached it. And as you can see there, it helps with all the articulation there, and it does all the heavy lifting there. So I think it's pretty cool gimmick that they have here. So yeah, opening up the backpack reveals a nice new gimmick that I like about this kit. You can open up the upper level of the torso here for added articulation or more dynamic poses, I like to say. Around to the backpack here, and there's only a little, and I mean a little, of articulation at the thrusters there, but as far as that, that's pretty much all the articulation at the backpack, unfortunately. Anyway, taking a look at the front skirts, back skirts, and side skirts. The front skirts can move all the way up pretty well, but actually, unfortunately, one of my front skirts actually broke on me while recording, so I had to repair that, but all is good. Just needed some super glue, a few extra pieces from a runner, and all was pretty much good. But anyway, taking a look at the side skirts, they're kind of hindered by a bit of a cycle frame piece, which is unfortunate because it could have got way much more. Back skirts can't really move at all, unfortunately, but good thing is that the leg can move all the way up, which is pretty good, and can go pretty good sideways, but it's kind of hindered at the back, considering the back skirt being, you know, completely molded on there. Anyway, coming here to the knee, it's able to do a nice double jointed knee bend there, which is pretty amazing. I really like that. That looks very nice. Coming also to the back of the calf, we have a bit of the piece of the calf is able to move all the way out, and there is a little bit of cycle frame that's also poking out, which is also able to move all the way down and up, which is pretty cool. The feet is able to go all the way down and up, and is able to do pretty okay motion. The ankle guard is able to go up and down, so it's pretty good for when the feet is trying to go up and down as well. And we also have an amazing pivot due to the feet being on connected by a ball joint. This kit, to me, with the looks and the articulation, makes this kit a very good kit to pick up. Next up, we have the manipulators, or the hands that usually come with normal kits, and these are just the regular high grade manipulators or hands, nothing too special. Also, we have a beam rifle that also comes with it, but it's also nothing too special either. It's just two slabs of plastic connected together. Anyway, next we'll be showing you the trigger hand, and I'll be adding it to the beam rifle. Next up, we have a connecting piece that goes to the beam rifle, which will connect it to the back of the narrative Gundam, and I think it's a pretty cool addition in case I'm not going to be using the beam rifle. So I think that's pretty cool. It's not bad. Next up, we have a connector piece and the shield itself. This connector piece will go into the shoulder, and we have the actual shield. It's nothing too special really. The cycle frame pieces don't move at all, and some parts that are supposed to be in different colors are just not. So it's kind of disappointing. Next up, we have the beam saber that connects to the top of the backpack, and also the beam saber effect part, but unfortunately the beam saber effect part also has bubbles inside of it, so it kind of messes with the whole beam saber effect part look. But it doesn't really bother me too much, but unfortunately this happens to, I'm guessing, all of the narrative kits, so it kind of sucks for some people who are bothered by this. Another cool feature that I like to do when I'm posing this kit is actually put one of the beam saber effect parts and actually put it in the barrel of the gun, showing that the gun is actually firing. So I think that's a really cool touch. I'm not sure if it was intentional, but it does work. So if you are getting this kit and wondering how to pose it, then you should definitely try it out and see what you can do with it. Anyway, from the bottom of this kit, we do have an adapter piece for action base, which is unfortunately not included. But if you do have an action base, then you can put this guy up and do some nice poses up in the air. So for the final verdict, I will be giving this kit a 7.5 out of 10. I give it a lot of thought, and I thought this kit was a definite 8, but with all the lackluster accessories that came with the kit, there isn't just enough to support this kit with its amazing articulation and looks. So the kit has a lot of things going for it, but accessories is just not one of them. So that is it for the review, guys. If you like this video, I want you to press that like button, and if you want to see more by me, then go ahead and press that subscribe button. More reviews will be on the way. But anyway, enjoy what's left of the video.